The president yesterday said, or he tweeted, "What good is NATO if Germany is paying Russia billions of dollars for gas and energy?" What good is NATO?
We have to be able to defend against any incursion into Western Europe. This alliance has existed now for 75 years, and it is a bulwark against anybody, Russia or anybody else, from intervening in what's taking place, anything that's taking place in Western Europe. And now that NATO is bigger, it's even more important that NATO be strong and be an alliance about which every member can agree. So far, that's been the case. Now it might be different.
Unpack his thought a little bit, Colonel, if you wouldn't mind. He finishes it by saying, what good is NATO if Germany is paying Russia, the prime threat to the NATO nations, or at least in the anticipation of many of those nations, if Germany is paying Russia billions of dollars for gas and energy, and then follow that thought with his continued exasperation with some of those NATO countries that have not come close to paying the 2% commitment that they made to spend on their own internal defense, not what they would pay into NATO.
Yeah, there are two things about that. First of all, what Germany pays for gas and oil is up to Germany, I suppose. I mean, we're an enormous producer of both of those commodities, and it's a free market, and Germany can buy it from whomever it pleases. That has really nothing at all to do with mutual defense, which is what NATO is all about. Second, it's interesting to note that Trump is only the latest in a series of presidents who've implored the NATO allies to contribute a lot more to the defense of the alliance. And nobody's succeeded yet. I'm not convinced that Trump has succeeded either. Don't forget that Trump has entered the system and made his argument at precisely a difficult time for two of the players. That's Germany and Great Britain, both of whose leaders have really difficult problems at home, political problems at home. Second, don't forget also that there are 6 years to go before they have to reach the target. And there's no guarantee. By the way, in that period of time, all of the leaders who are talking about it right now, including Trump, will be gone.
Other administrations have also tried to push some of the NATO allies to spend a little bit more, and they have not been successful. President Trump certainly going about it in a tactic that is very different. And he comes right out and said, well, I'm glad that they made an agreement. But then Macron said, whoa, 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 we didn't make an agreement. Is this just a negotiating tactic to sort of get them to actually get where he wants them to be?
No, I don't think so. I think it's all theater, to be honest with you. I think the administration understands it's not going to be able to get any of the allies to do anything they don't want to do or they can't do, with France and Italy saying, no, we didn't agree to that at all, and everybody else being mum. It's a bit like talking to your kids about doing homework. I want you to do the homework, and they say, yeah, we'll do it. Come 2024, we may or may not have our allies producing or paying 2% of their GDP into NATO. I think this is mostly theater. I think Trump went in tough with sharp elbows and came out saying, I've succeeded and here we go, and off to the next place. I don't think that NATO has any intention, the allies have any intention of doing any more than they want to do. And at the end of the day, nobody else can do anything about it. Don't forget also, I don't know whether or not you got my comment about the political problems inside Great Britain and Germany.
Certainly.
They're much more concerned. Those two people are much more concerned about that than they are about anything that Donald Trump has to say. And he's moved on, like in a golf game, he's moved on to the next hole.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.